We had Friday Night Smackdown tonight. But was it good? Only one way to find out. Before we do, though, make sure to hit that button and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Come, hang out with us. We're trying to post every day here. We're trying to post as much as I can. So come and have fun with us. Anyway, now let's talk wrestling. Show today definitely had its high points. But I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about SmackDown. I saw a comment on a different page before I started recording tonight, and it actually was kind of spot on. And it's that, like, SmackDown always looks great on paper, but then the execution is just missing something. Right? Like, we had some pretty good matches tonight. Like, Ilja Dragunov against JD McDonagh. That was cool. We had Bronson Reed against Melo. Great. Charlotte. Nope, that wasn't a match. For Axiom and DIY. That was a fun match, too. Penta versus Finn. Kind of a squash, but all right. Yeah, and like even some of the background stories, like, yeah, they're there. I don't know, man. It just feels like you watch Monday Night Raw and you're like, oh yeah, no, this is cool. This is a cool show, and you like forget that it's all like kayfabe. But you watch SmackDown and you're like, oh no, this is all entirely written. Like you can tell, like it just feels more written and less genuine. And I think that's my biggest problem with WWE, man. There was some, or with SmackDown at least, like just Road Dogg, and it might be the dialogue. I don't know if Road Dogg is still having them like use like word by word written out scripts, and Raw isn't. Maybe, I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't get it. Some of the cool stuff that happened tonight though was, so we started off with the baby faces. This wasn't one of the cool things, but we started off with the heel group, actually. Sorry, the heel group from Survivor Series War Games. They came out or they were already in the ring. They didn't even come out to the ring. They were already in the ring, and Paul Heyman was starting to introduce them, and then they got cut off by the Usos. So the Usos came out. I appreciate them not just like doing the whole entrance heat thing, but they came out, they interrupted the heels. Then they were like, oh, you think we came alone? And then Cody Rhodes music hits. And then it like just plays for a bit, and Cody Rhodes never comes out. We then like go cut to the cameras in the back, and Drew McIntyre is like beating him up inside of his own bus. And then like the Usos run back to like help him, but like by then like Drew McIntyre's gone. But like there wasn't a payoff. I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna write off Cody, and like that'll be cool. We're writing Cody off of the match, and he's gonna be replaced by someone else, like a secret, partner, a mystery partner. But no, he was just back later on the same show. It's like, okay, that's cool. That was definitely for nothing, though. You know what I mean? So it's just like weird, and it's what I've always said, right? In order for wrestling shows to be good and feel real, it all has to be for something. Everything has to have a purpose. That whole Cody Rhodes thing was absolutely for nothing. And I think that was like my biggest part of this whole thing was in the beginning of the show. I was like, okay, all right, like we're going to get something good, a really good payout out of this. But no, he just interrupted Bronson Reed's match with Carmelo Hayes. Like that was the big payoff, was that Cody Rhodes came out after. So the Vision came out to try to help Bronson Reed, right? So Braun Breaker and Logan Paul came out to try to help Bronson Reed. Then the Usos came out after that. And then at some point eventually, Cody Rhodes comes out of the crowd and DDTs Bronson Reed. And then Bronson Reed loses via countout. I don't know, man. It was weird. It was such a weird way to end that match, too. Like, at least throw him in the ring and have Carmelo Hayes get the visual pin. I don't know. that whole storyline was just wonky today. It wasn't my favorite for sure. Cool things about that Ilja Dragunov and JD McDonagh match was fun. That was such a fun match. Like those two dudes just kind of put their bodies on the line, and JD McDonagh, like he's gonna get a championship. And like Corey Graves said, it's not a matter of when, or it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I 100% agree, and he deserves it, man. Like that dude does not get enough credit. He's one of my most underrated wrestlers of 2025, for sure, for sure. Um, and yeah, so like that match was really fun. Even the like moment afterwards between Ilya Dragunov, where he has like the face to face with Tama Tonga. That's cool. And then like right after that, Tommaso Ciampa comes from out of screen. And he's like, ignore him. Don't worry about him. It's me and you. It's not him. That was fun too. I don't know where they're trying to go with that, but I'm excited for it. I hope it ends in a triple threat match because that match would be really fun to watch. And I hope that Tama Tonga wins because I would love to see him carry a mid card belt. That'd be great. Um, like I mentioned, the Bronson Reed and Carmelo match ended really weird. It ended with Cody Rhodes DDTing Bronson Reed outside of the ring and then a count out. Okay. There was a fun moment with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss where they're like walking to the back having fun. And then Rhea Ripley's sitting on a couch with Io Sky, but like Rhea's hugging Io. And it feels like Io and Alexa Bliss are like Rhea and Charlotte's girlfriends. And I don't know what the point of all this is, WWE. It's funny, I guess, but I guess they're all friends now, and they can't wait to be partners at Survivor Series War Games. I don't know where they're trying to go with that, but I'm excited for it. I hope it ends in a triple threat match because that match would be really fun to watch, and I hope that Tama Tonga wins because I would love to see him carry a mid card belt. That'd be great. Um, like I mentioned, the Bronson Reed and Carmelo match ended really weird. It ended with Cody Rhodes DDTing Bronson Reed outside of the ring and then a count out. Okay. There was a fun moment with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss where they're like walking to the back having fun. And then Rhea Ripley's sitting on a couch with Io Sky, but like Rhea's hugging Io. And it feels like Io and Alexa Bliss are like Rhea and Charlotte's girlfriends. And I don't know what the point of all this is, WWE. It's funny, I guess, but I guess they're all friends now, and they can't wait to be partners at Survivor Series War Games. For Axiom and DIY, I had a match tonight also. It was a cool match, and I guess the ending was a creative ending for sure. What happened is that Candice LeRae took Axiom's mask off. Like Axiom just kind of laid in the ring and like covered his face. And I think it was Johnny Gargano that got the pin on him. Which is, I mean, that was an interesting way of ending it. I would have liked to see a clean finish, but I get it. And I mean, the match itself was fun for sure, right? Like both of these tag teams can go. So I had no issue with the match itself. The ending was a little weird. And that's kind of how I feel about this whole show. All the SmackDown's like, oh, that was cool, but like that was a little weird. Penta and Finn Balor, another match that on paper looked amazing, but it lasted like 3 minutes, and like Penta got the win with a Mexican Destroyer. Okay, cool, like for sure. The one of the things that came out of this that I didn't know actually before watching, and it's worth mentioning. Apparently, Sheamus is out of the Last Time Is Now tournament, so there's going to be a mystery opponent that returns. A mystery opponent that is supposed to face LA Knight. Yeah, to see who moves on to the next round. And oops, I hit my camera. Sorry. So yeah, LA Knight versus the mystery opponent. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know if this is a work or if Sheamus actually did get hurt and that's why he withdrew. Either way, let's see who it is. Chelsea Green had a cool little backstage segment um, where like Julia's looking for her and she's hiding from Julia. She calls herself like the best women's champion of all time. Then what's her face? Jade Cargill catches her in the back. I just realized that Jade Cargill does not have anything set up for Survivor Series. Okay, like every other main champion does, but not her. I don't know what that's about, WWE. I guess we're just waiting for Bianca. Oh, and oh yeah, and Sami Zayn has a team that is going up against the MFTs next week in a traditional Survivor Series match. So that'll be fun. That'll be really fun to watch, actually. So elimination match between Sami Zayn, the team of Sami Zayn, Penta, or not Penta, sorry, Sami Zayn, Rey Fenix, the Motor City Machine Guns, and Shinsuke Nakamura, which is really cool because Sammy was like, "Oh, we're like," he didn't say this, but it was like, "Oh, we're like the UN." Like, okay, there's like a lot of like international people on this team, and it's true. It's a Canadian, a Japanese guy, a Mexican dude, and two dudes from Detroit. Um, so all the bases are covered, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think that'll be a fun match. I hope the Wyatt Six are gonna get involved. The Wyatt Six needs to get involved. Ugh. So we have that to look forward to. We have some sort of the last time is now tournament match next week. I'm sure. I'm not sure which two are happening where, but I'm sure that's happening. We also have they announced. What else did they announce? Oh yeah, we're supposed to have a Chelsea Green celebration. I think next week. We'll see. And that was kind of it, right? I mean, there was I guess there was the main event segment was the the women's babyface team from Survivor Series War Games were first of all like okay, we're a united front, whatever. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair are friends now, and they were announcing their fifth member for the match, and of course it was AJ Lee. That surprised absolutely no one. It was really funny because as AJ Lee started to come out, like the big bads came out and like beat up Charlotte and Alexa and Rhea and Io, like hunting from the back and AJ Lee was like starting to do her like normal entrance, and I think I don't know if she forgot what was supposed to be happening. She definitely wasn't paying attention because otherwise she would have at least ran to the ring. But as she was running to the ring, eventually Becky Lynch kind of smacks her, and yeah, it's announced that Becky Lynch is the fifth person for the women's War Game match. AJ Lee is the fifth person on the babyface side. Becky Lynch on the heel side, obviously. To absolutely no one's surprise. I don't know why this was like the main event segment. Like this segment should have been an email. Like this main event segment should have been an email. Of course, we already knew AJ Lee was joining the baby faces, which meant that we already knew that Becky Lynch was going to join the heels. Why make it a whole thing? Like the whole Rhea and Charlotte thing, sure, that was fun, that was cool. Will they coexist? Whatever. They enemy of my enemy is my friend, kind of thing, right? Whatever. Um, they did have like a little like there was a segment where like they actually show them chatting at a table. Whatever. Overall, like SmackDown was fine. Like it wasn't. Oh my god, this is torture. But like this was the first night I ever streamed on Twitch. I spent most of the time playing with the settings because it was like this isn't super interesting. So I don't know. Like if I had to grade it, I'd probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10, and that's a problem. And part of it was that like oh, this wasn't great for sure. Like I'm not trying to defend it, but also like you have this show after the best Monday Night Raw in all of 2025, right? You had all these returns on Monday Night Raw. You could have saved some of them for SmackDown. You could have saved some of them for SmackDown, but you didn't. Anyway, that was kind of a weird review of SmackDown, but again, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't good. Like it just felt like a throwaway episode. I think the biggest takeaway is that there will be a mystery opponent now that will face LA Knight. Yeah. Uh, in the Last Time Is Now tournament. I don't know if this is a work. I don't know if this is a way for them to put in somebody, a surprise that we all go, what about, right? Like I don't know if it's not gonna be Jericho. It's not gonna be Edge. You guys have heard this before, right? But I don't know, another TNA guy. I keep wanting Jeff Hardy to be a part of this. I don't know why. Anyway, though, let me know what you guys thought of tonight's SmackDown. What a weird show. What a weird show, man. What a weird show. That's all I got. Since you made it this far, though, drop a like. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. And of course, come subscribe to the channel. Be a part of this. Let's have a conversation. I am starting to try to stream on Twitch. Trying to figure out YouTube streaming still, but next time there's a wrestling show, come and check me out. Come and check me out on one of these platforms. Anyway, until next time, peace.